Hi there, Dave Rowings here of the London Longsword Academy, and today I wanted to have a look at this. This is the Gorget from Alicia at Balefire Blades. Now, I first saw this on the wall of Fran from School of the Sword, so you might want to have a look at her Facebook page or a YouTube channel to see if she has anything else. I saw this and immediately thought this looked very promising. So it's a good low profile, very, very simple, very solid throat protector. It only covers the front half, as you can see here. And it does so in a relatively figure-hugging manner. So if you've got a really wide neck, maybe you want to consider talking to them about doing them specially for you. But generally everyone I know who's tried this has been pretty happy with the fit. Now, I've spoken to them once I've had this made, and they have started putting more holes in the belt so that this is adaptable for people with thinner necks as well, so they're very easy to talk to and very willing to sort out issues on this. So there's a couple of things I wanted to point out. First of all, the plastic on this is incredibly sturdy, which is very, very good. It feels incredibly stiff. It doesn't feel like there's going to be any flex upon impact. It really, really is going to stop. So the leatherwork on the inside here, it looks and feels like it has been smoothed, and that's very good because it doesn't feel like there's any roughness going straight against your neck. All of the rivets within here are all set in deeply enough so that there's no rub on the neck or on the throat, and that is lovely. That's very, very good and very well done. There's really no sharp bits on this. Now, obviously this hasn't got any collarbone protection, and I very, very much like that, because I always found that when I put something with collarbone protection on, it kind of pulled the gorget down a little bit, and this made me worried about the protection here. Whereas this actually, I found with all of my jackets, if I sit the collar just on top of the jacket collar, it actually sits very comfortably and it keeps it in the position I want, with this lower hinge protecting the dip here as well. So it's very, very well thought out. There are two things that I wanted to draw attention to this. One of which, well, in fact both of which I thought might be an issue, one of which certainly isn't, one of which might want to be addressed, but we shall see. So the first one, and the one I think which might want to be addressed, is that between here there is potential for something, if it's driven hard enough, to go through. I don't honestly think this is going to happen. I really think that just the natural movement of your neck is going to keep this compressed. But maybe a piece of leather here might be good. Now obviously you're wearing this under a jacket, so the chances of something going through are vastly reduced, but it might be something to consider. The next thing really was that obviously you have the buckle fixing here, and I imagined to some extent there might be a second point to secure this down. But in hindsight, actually I think this is a really good thing, because if we want to take this off in a hurry, just having that single point that we have to undo without trying to tuck it out is a very, very good thing. So in hindsight, I think actually they made the right decision in keeping it simple. Now, as I said, it sits very, very comfortably. I've tried this with an awful lot of jackets. I have about 5 different designs of jackets, and I borrowed spares jackets from various different people as well to see how they sit. And I have been remarkably pleased with this. It sits comfortably inside, tight-throated. It looks a little bit cowboy, which, you know, obviously looks fetching. And to be honest, to give you an idea of what I really think of these, well, that one's nice, that one's nice. So's that one, so's that one, that one, that one. I really like these a lot. Just pulling them up at random here. See this? They have all got this nice smoothness to them. So as long as they're maintaining this quality, I'm incredibly, incredibly happy. Now, you will notice I've got a lot of these, and this is because I've been ordering them all so that my students can have them. Very, very well done, Balefire. This is an incredibly good, sturdy. No collarbone protection, don't expect it to. It does what it wants to do. It sits inside the collar. Comfortable, hard, flexible. A great, great little gorget. Thank you, Balefire. Take care.